Ode, we focus on the latest developments in the global car carrier market, particularly pure car and truck carriers, or PCTCs. This overview is based on a February 3rd report by the Maritime Press of Japan, as well as comments made at an investor briefing held on January 20th by NYK Line. For several years, a shortage of space on car carriers has been a major challenge for the logistics industry. As we enter 2026, expectations that this tight market would finally ease are fading. Despite a steady increase in vessel numbers, supply-demand conditions remain constrained. According to NYK Line's research team, demand for vessels transporting automobiles and construction machinery is expected to stay tight. Earlier forecasts had suggested that a wave of new build deliveries between 2024 and 2025 would loosen the market by 2026. Indeed, the global fleet expanded to nearly 900 vessels by 2025. However, the anticipated easing has not materialized. One key reason is the growing export-import imbalance in Asia. Traditionally, vehicle exports from East Asia were about 3 to 4 times larger than imports. But rapid growth in Chinese exports has pushed this ratio even higher. By 2025, exports are estimated to exceed imports by more than 5 times. This imbalance creates inefficiencies. Vessels often sail fully loaded on outbound legs, but return to Asia with little or no cargo. Such ballast voyages reduce fleet utilization and effectively shrink available transport capacity. A second factor is the lengthening of transport distances. Chinese vehicle exports are increasingly destined for Europe and Latin America, not just nearby markets. In addition, ongoing instability in the Red Sea has forced many operators to avoid the Suez Canal and reroute around the Cape of Good Hope. While this detour adds only several percent in distance, China-Europe routes are already long, increasing the time each vehicle occupies vessel space. The third factor is fleet aging. The average age of the global car carrier fleet now exceeds 15 years, the highest level on record. Vessels older than 16 years account for roughly 60% of the fleet. Even if new ships are delivered, older vessels are likely to be scrapped, limiting any net increase in capacity. Additional data supports this view. China has become the world's largest vehicle exporter, with shipments exceeding 7 million units by 2025. EV manufacturers such as BYD are expanding their own fleets, but excess production continues to push exports higher. At the same time, tariff measures in Europe and the United States have encouraged front-loaded shipments ahead of policy changes, sustaining cargo volumes in the short term. Looking ahead, the outlook remains challenging for shippers. Freight rates are likely to stay elevated, and securing space will remain difficult. Even if capacity increases, vehicles that shifted to container ships during shortages are expected to return to car carriers, absorbing available space. In this sense, automotive logistics faces a structural capacity constraint rather than a temporary disruption. Both new and used car exporters should be prepared for continued tight conditions through 2026. That's all for today. Thank you very much.